going on, everybody? Welcome to Taco Talk Tuesday.
What's happening?
Woo! We back and we hot. It's all right though. We're gonna power through. Y'all, we coming to y'all live tonight from one of the many sex dungeons that R. Kelly has.
Actually, I'm not coming live from there.
But we are all of age, so we're here by choice tonight.
We signed the waiver.
What's going on? How was y'all weekend? Let everybody know who y'all are.
What's happening? I'm Darryl Blalock. Y'all already know who I is.
I'm Danielle Cralle. You can find me at Lush Life HG on Instagram.
What is that?
Yeah,
what
you
did you
follow?
Wait, Chloe is dead.
Chloe is dead is still around. But
okay.
It's about Lush Life right now, so find me there.
I didn't get the memo.
You just did live.
There you go. How was y'all weekend? What y'all do?
I've been cheering around all weekend.
Cheering.
Right, the nephews is still here, y'all.
Yeah, I've been chaperoning these cheering. All my family members been hitting me all over the country talking about, so how's babysitting like, Darryl? Because they know I'm single, like I don't have no cheering or nothing like that. So they like, you know, this is like a practice test for me, a practice run.
How's it going?
I think I'm a good ass daddy, y'all. I'm a good ass daddy.
He ain't even start off with babies. He got grown ass
These are
kids.
like 17-year-old boys, okay? He don't have no young kids that he's babysitting. They're grown.
No, he ain't grown. He kind of grown, but he ain't grown.
Okay.
He like having a 5-year-old.
That's a damn shame. I ain't with my kids with Darryl. But Danielle, how was your week?
My weekend was good. It was really chill, really laid back. I was in Chicago for a long time, so I just chilled at home for the weekend. Me and Bae, we went to the zoo. It was really cute. It was a good weekend. Why are you hating?
Well, my weekend was lit. I had a good time.
God bless y'all.
I had this. I was in Palm Springs this weekend. You know,
I thought you was in Stockholm or you was in.
I ain't leaving the U.S.
till Tanzania
next month.
Okay.
But no, the weekend was lit. Happy birthday, Ryan. Happy birthday, Tasha. And happy birthday to Erin, who's sitting here in our studio audience.
Happy birthday,
yeah, Erin. She came in on Saturday. Her birthday was Sunday. She came in Saturday, and we have just been partying ever since.
Where you from? Came in from where?
From Detroit, but I came from Alabama.
There you go.
You right with me.
Well, all right. So y'all know how we do everything here. We start every show with a shot before we tear right into these ridiculous topics.
Oh God!
Cheers.
You going to
That was a little strong.
That was
a little strong.
Yeah, that was light.
No, that
Daryl,
was
that strong?
Yes.
That's
it great?
Whatever. It was good. That's what it was.
My nephew got dry today. That's how strong it is.
Lord. All right, y'all. Feel free to Instagram us and Facebook us because we got both of them going. We'll be looking for y'all comments. We finna get right into these topics,
like
y'all.
beer a little bit. You
Tastes
like
beer.
Come on, get to the topic.
All right, so first things first. R. Kelly.
Y'all boy.
That is really kind of...
The headline reads, R. Kelly accused of housing a cult of women in a shocking report. So R. Kelly has been accused of holding these women where he dictates everything from what they can wear, eat, to their sexual behavior, and controls any communication they have with the outside world. This is according to a report on BuzzFeed on Monday. So it's claiming that he has up to 6 different properties between Chicago and Atlanta.
I thought it was 2.
They said 6.
With 6 different
Six women. 6 women. I'm sorry, 6 women. I'm sorry, 6 women.
You got more than goddamn Solomon.
Look, up to 6 women that he is housing in these properties between Chicago and Atlanta. And 3 people who say they used to be part of Kelly's entourage gave information on his alleged lifestyle.
That ain't shit.
Right. So Mac, who is one of the people, Sharon Mac, one of the people that was speaking on R. Kelly's lifestyle, says, no, you have to ask for food. You have to ask to use the bathroom. A master at mind control. He is a puppet master. Now, the family, they have said, when she was on the news talking about my daughter, she's under his spell. Lord, please help us send her back home, praying to Jesus. And then the daughter, she got on with BuzzFeed, and she did an interview. She's like, I'm fine. I'm good. Ain't nothing wrong with me. She's like, things got bad for a little while, but no, everything's good.
But is this a girl who was interviewing from the park? Was that her?
No. This is when she's like in the house. This was the first one that did the little interview with them.
First of all, let's get this out of the way.
I'm gonna y'all handle y'all business because
R. Kelly coming. I'm from Chicago. Jeffery's from Chicago. Like growing up in Chicago, R. Kelly was really the king of R&B.
The Pied Piper.
I mean, the Pied Piper of R&B. He brought joy to so many people's lives, but he is a deeply troubled individual. And when I read this, I'm like, they lying on R. Kelly again.
I was like, this is some bullshit. They is making it up.
She came through with the
serious?
video and like she was like, no, I'm fine. I was like, this doesn't look too good.
It's official, y'all. It's like R. Kelly's in the same book as Michael Jackson. Are you gonna leave your kids with Michael Jackson? No. Are you gonna leave your kids with R. Kelly? Hell no.
Hell no.
But my thing is,
but R.
also,
Kelly
grown kid. You gonna leave your grown kid with R. Kelly?
But
you don't
also
even want your little kids. You want your grown kids.
I don't understand that mindset of somebody like R. Kelly. You have been accused of being a pedophile or sexual offender or deviant, whatever, for years, and you have had the luck of never being, charged. Like for real. Even when we had the video, which
of you, that
video
video
on the girl.
Prove you was doing some nasty
crazy.
shit.
Oh my god.
Why would you? If this is true, why would you still be messing with these young girls?
He's sick.
When I heard it, when I saw the thing yesterday, the headline, I was like, okay, again.
Mm-hmm.
And the thing about it is the Poe thing. Poe, how old she is? 21, about to turn 22.
Yes, 21.
Like you could tell, mama, I'm fine, I'm okay. You ain't. Anytime your mama and daddy send that APB out on your ass, you ain't fine and you ain't okay.
And I mean, even in that little interview, it's like, what I need you to do is I need you to take that camera and walk around just to show that you can move at your own finger. She was like sitting there. She's like, no, I'm fine. How we know R. Kelly ain't on the other side of the camera talking about
the comments, y'all? The comments. I don't never read comments, but now I'm starting to look at these comments.
Oh my
Folks
God.
is so ignorant. Folks been going in on these comments.
Oh my God.
But see, I don't even think that R. Kelly. Maybe I'm being too optimistic, but I don't think he's violent. I think he just is a master manipulator, and that's why he gets those young girls because he buy him a car. Remember he bought that girl a PT Cruiser.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. He buy him a little car. So I'm telling him, you don't have to live like this. You come with me. We got drinks. We got drugs. You can do whatever you want. To an 18-year-old girl who isn't strong enough in her mind.
R. Kelly's 50 years old.
So
And he probably is a freak.
50.
He's turning these girls out. They never had no 50-year-old penis before. Excuse my language.
But I'm sure, listen, anybody dealing with R. Listen, when the name R. Kelly comes up, it would be different if this was just some random person. The name R. Kelly comes up, you hear about the sex charges, everything. You just hear about all this stuff. So why would you still?
Wrong.
These girls, were they even alive? Were they even born when that music was
they
out?
weren't.
I don't even think they were born.
They were made of that music.
They was because it's all right now, it's all alleged. If R. Kelly did do this bullshit, they need to finally leave it. If they got Bill Cosby, they can take
But my
R.
thing
Kelly.
is this. Wait. These girls are 18, right?
Yeah.
They're not held against their own
Now they're
will, right?
now
He
they
got
are.
smart. He said, "Did you graduate high school within the past
Remember
3
the interview?
months?"
Remember the interview when they had with Ed Warner back in after the trial and anyway. But he was at the interview. They're like, so do you sleep with underage girls? And he was like,
He said, "Define underage.
Define. What do you mean?
Define pervert."
What are you saying, nigga? If you gotta ask that question, my nigga, you guilty.
Yeah,
I'm sorry. I just don't see any way to help R. Kelly out of this. If it's true.
I mean, he definitely. I pray that he gets the help he needs.
R. Kelly ain't getting no damn
He's
help.
not going for
He's
help.
50 years old, still slaving, dangling on these little girls. He ain't stopping.
But girls, if you're watching on the off chance, run, bitch. I'm just saying you can do that. Write in the Taco Talk Tuesday anonymously. We will answer your question, but really run.
Lord Jesus.
Run.
All right, y'all. We gonna move on. I should not have done that one first. Because now we got to go on to a more serious topic.
Okay.
Are we done? Why can't we keep talking about it?
R. Kelly, because I ain't got shit else to say. He's a pedophile, and if he did shit, he need to go to jail.
But you know what's crazy? It's still girls in Chicago, in the Chicagoland area. Every single girl I know that I grew up with has gone to his house for a pool party and signed a waiver. Not me, though. I just want to say. But they all have gone and signed a waiver.
You got a waiver?
You got to sign a waiver. Every single girl that I grew up with has been to his house at least once. Myself excluded. I'd like to put that out there. But, people still go. And when you go, you open yourself up. You sign the waiver. You having fun at the pool party. And before you know it, now you're trapped in his house and you can't get out. And you send the
Trapped in the closet. He
You can't get out. You got like 12 chapters to get out that bitch.
It was 24. After the midget, it was a lot.
Y'all go get on R.
I'm so
Kelly.
done with y'all right now.
But R. Kelly is a musical genius
He is.
still.
R. Kelly hits for days.
I will say this though.
Hits,
R.
but-
Kelly's my nigga. I
Okay.
grew up with R. Kelly. I mean, on listening to all
We
his
all
music.
did.
So 12 play?
Yes.
So how much,
TV2.
do you know how much love I got for 12 play?
Hit hard from the back. Go around
now.
The R. Kelly episode.
Yo, run.
Listen. All right, so.
Pulling on your booty. Okay, I'm done.
All right, okay. On a serious note, so there, unfortunately, in Minneapolis, there was a shooting that happened. It's been a few days since a Minnesota police officer fatally shot an Australian bride-to-be, and there are so many unanswered questions. So Justine Damond, she's 40 years old. She, the story that I got, she had to call the police to report a possible sexual assault, which was near her house after hearing a suspicious sound. Witnesses told the Star that Damond, she was wearing pajamas, and she was speaking to the patrol officer in the car. Now, Mohammed Noor, I think that's how you pronounce his name. Mohammed Noor, he's a Muslim Somalian police officer here, was in the passenger seat. Apparently, she came to the door while on the phone with the officer in the driver's seat, and Noor pulled out his firearm and shot her in the abdomen, and she died from the gun wound. They didn't have their body cams on, and the 911 call hasn't been released yet to know, all the
and
backstory.
The car camera wasn't
and the car,
on.
the dash cam also was not on.
So he was East African descent?
He's
Somalian?
Somalian and Muslim, but they just see black.
Right. And the woman that was shot was white.
So I feel like a few things with this. Number one, I think that this is again, race aside, this is again an instance of police officers being poorly trained to do their jobs. As a police officer, you are a member of the community. You should first and foremost always be thinking about the community, and killing people in whatever community it is that you serve is not you doing your job. But also, I would be interested to see how these officers are going to be punished, given that this is a white woman, and we all know that, if a white woman goes missing, dies, whatever, people get to it,
So that's my question. Unfortunately, somebody's dead. A person is dead, so that's unfortunate. I'm very curious. The race card does come into play because, again, this man, he's Muslim, he's Somalian, but they see black. They see a person of color, black, and this Australian lady, white woman. So
White.
Right, a white woman. So I'm very curious to know how this is going to play out because obviously, we've had so many instances with police brutality, police shootings in the last few years. Most recently, the situation with Philando Castile, where the officer got off. George Zimmerman, Trayvon Martin, where he got off. Sandra Bland, just everybody this has happened to. So now this is happening to a white woman. I'm curious to know what's going to happen to this black cop.
They're going to throw him under the jail.
They are going to throw him. And I'm on the fence because I'm like, okay, first off, yes, these police officers, they need to be taught a lesson. They need to be, they can't just be out here shooting people, whatever. But then equally, I'm kind of like, I hope they let him off because he black.
I don't hope they let him off.
But then it's like, do they make an example out of him? Like, I don't know.
He killed somebody at the end of the day. He didn't do his job.
Real quick, y'all, we got a comment on Facebook says, I bet you the black officer goes to jail. All the white officers accused of killing blacks have gone free, but I bet you he won't.
Yeah, I think that's fair. At the end of the day, I think this is an interesting case in that it represents a part of what's wrong with police officers in that they aren't trained to do their job properly, but also it's, the things that we've been seeing as black people kind of flipped upside down, and now the roles are reversed. But again, we do know historically in America, if something happens to a white woman, they're throwing all their resources to solve that problem.
And it's like the family, and again, somebody is dead, so either way, it's a sad story.
And
the family, the family's on there holding this press conference, the same as all of these other black parents have done for these victims of police brutality. But it just seemed like now it is really a thing of we gonna find these answers. We ain't gonna leave no stone unturned. Like they are really going in, and I'm very much like, are they going to try to make the example out of this man of color? All of a sudden, like, oh, now we got to teach police a lesson because we have a man of color, or is he going to get the same treatment which these other white cops have gotten, which would be bad because he killed somebody.
Right.
But police officers stick together too. You know what I mean? They are a band of brothers, and so it's interesting. All these things that people say, like, oh, police stick together, or even things like, oh, the NRA, we're strong. When race comes into play. Unfortunately, when it comes to black people, those rules are they become much more fluid.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
So I do think it'll be interesting. And I think it'll be telling to see, what happens. Because certainly this man should not get off, but
he shouldn't.
Neither should have.
But he shouldn't. His case should not be treated
any differently
because he is a person of color. Which is, again, the one thing that I think everybody in this specific case is going to be really paying attention to.
Okay.
And I'm sure they know that too, but, whatever.
Right. Another comment, Dealey says, I'm curious to see if Fox News stands behind the police this time. We will see.
We know, look, we don't have to see nothing. We know Fox News not standing behind any, whatever. I hate Fox News.
And again, I've said it 3 times, let them say it. I'm sorry that this woman is dead because she was a person. She got a family, she got a whole life. But
I appreciate you,
it's
Jeff.
a white woman and a black
I
man for all
you.
intended purposes.
Because the nigga you always stand up.
Listen, it ain't no dash cam.
The nigga you always stand up.
It ain't no dash cam. It ain't no body cam. It ain't no type of nothing. The only thing we will have is the 911 call. Whenever they release that, we can hear, what happened, why she was called and everything. And again, how his firearm went off, I don't know because I'm not a police officer. Shouldn't the safety be on or whatever? I'm curious to see the outcome. I want to know how it's going. Right now, both officers, the driver and the one that shot the lady, they are both on paid leave. Yeah.
Which they do a lot. Yeah.
So
time will tell. Out. I mean, that's definitely interesting. But
right. All right, moving along to the next story. Darryl, you're gonna love this one.
Sorry.
Oh, Darryl, you're gonna love this one. So, Michael Vick is in the news today for talking about, and surprisingly, I'm actually on the other person's side, talking about Colin Kaepernick. You have to
hear this. Because he didn't vote.
I like Colin. Me and Colin, I've had a beef with Colin since he ain't
standing up for Colin
right now, boy? Today, yes. I'm standing up. So, Michael Vick basically said Colin Kaepernick, he needs to cut his hair so that he can be taken more serious in the NFL. He said, go clean cut, and so that he would be more presentable because image is everything.
With that clap back though?
Oh, yeah. Then Colin Kaepernick, he then tweeted, what was it? It was Stockholm Syndrome.
See, most people don't understand what that is, the concept of that.
But he gave the definition too.
But I know he explained it to him really well.
I'm looking for that right now.
But that clapback though, that's the clapback of the century, my nigga.
But how did y'all feel about Michael Vick's comments?
I think Michael Vick has just been beaten to a pulp and conformed, and that's really all. At the end of the day. In a Western world, that's what people want you to do. Not be who you are. They want you to forsake the things like having braids, having an afro, whatever, to conform to some sort of bullshit preset standard of what's appropriate and what's smart and whatever else is good. And that's just not true. But he went to jail, you know what I'm saying?
And that's the thing. I hate the fact that Michael Vick, he going through his circumstances, going to jail, everybody stood up for him. Everybody was like, he was dogfighting. Y'all sending him to jail, all of this. But now you coming at Colin for having an afro? But,
going to jail, maybe he really feels like, okay, I got into the situation, I was doing something wrong. Maybe that made him, forced him to reflect on his actions. It made him, came to that conclusion.
It made him reflect on the actions, but it's the way he had to do to get back to the NFL that kind of helped make the situation what it is now, because if you remember Mike Vick before, I was in Atlanta when my homeboy used to block for him, so I used to go to the games, I used to be around, and Mike Vick was like, if he didn't play football, he'd be a dope boy. So he went from being, from being a dope boy to being the spokesperson to the white butt-down shirt with a tie, like a clean-cut black boy for NFL, and he had to jump through so many loopholes just to get back in the NFL. And so the shit that he had to go through to get back in the NFL. Yeah, and he's
definitely been brainwashed.
Yeah, he's been brainwashed.
He's been beaten into submission.
So, let's be real.
Okay, so I'm not going to read the whole thing, but Colin, he posted that Stockholm Syndrome and gave the definition. Stockholm Syndrome appears when an abused victim develops a kind of respect and empathy towards their abuser. It was named after a bank robber in Stockholm when a group of bank employees were held hostage and developed a strong sense of empathy towards their captors. When this traumatic event was over, they defended the captors by not wanting to say anything that might endanger their captors' freedom. And it's a little bit more than I can read.
And see, the problem I have with this is that when you would go out of your way to root for somebody else who really put you in jail, you're not going out of your way to do the same, but the least that you could do is just shut up.
Yeah.
You don't have anything positive to say about your own people and where they're going. Don't say it on national TV.
Right.
Because that's detrimental to all of us.
Darryl, I have not been Colin Kaepernick's biggest fan in 2000. I started off as fan when he started with the protest, but then the nigga didn't vote. So I was like, Colin, I ain't here with you. But since then, he's been doing things to get back in my good graces. Right. But this, I'm like, come on.
I think the whole thing is like, we talking about Colin, and Colin is being blackballed right now for taking a stand. He didn't break any laws. You have a right to protest here in the United States. Right. It's a right. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And then you have, somebody on the whole another end of the spectrum with Michael Vick, who was, convicted felon. I don't like saying it like that. I got love for the thugs, but he was a convicted felon. But it's like, my nigga, come on, man.
Right.
Don't say nothing.
Don't say anything at all.
Don't say nothing. Why you gotta speak up right now?
And I don't understand
why. Take your little 40 acres and take the call of the day.
Yeah. Why does he need to cut his hair?
Why?
So that he can be...
Nigga, because you had braids and you had, you got a fade.
That's like a conservative Republican viewpoint. I mean, listen, these are the rules. These are the rules you have to play by. I didn't make the rules. Just cut your hair. Yeah, but there's no progress with that. You know what I'm saying? Like, nothing comes from that.
Nigga, y'all niggas ain't playing with me today.
Saw Ghost.
I ain't got time for y'all niggas today.
All right, y'all. So,
God,
this next story. A former Georgia orchestra teacher admitted in court Friday that she engaged in a sexual relationship with a 17-year-old student, but at one point, Lord,
what is this nigga doing?
Some technical difficulties in the background. Teresa Gunn, a 54-year-old former teacher at South Gwinnett High School, she told the court
that way
she was seduced into having sex with a 17-year-old male student because, he lured her like a used car salesman.
Lured her.
This is Teresa, mind you.
Ain't nobody nowhere Teresa nowhere.
Look up Teresa, y'all. Teresa Gunn. Look up Teresa Gunn.
He trying to get the A.
He might have been, but y'all, how many stories have we done with these teachers sleeping with students?
I just don't understand. Like, as a grown-ass woman, why do you want some little baby?
54-year-old grown-ass woman.
Don't you think you know a little bit more? And you're like, you can't do anything for me. But no, you're just down for it. Risking your job, your reputation for some 15-year-old penis? Ugh.
Daryl, you got a lot on your heart.
I just got some love for the little niggas who can pull it off a 55-year-old.
This is about.
Who is pulling Therese? Look, y'all, this is Therese. Who is pulling that?
Look, who am I to judge? Who am I to judge on what she looks like?
I'm judging right here. I'm judging.
I mean, you 15, you just fuck anything that's walking.
Listen, if your teacher look like Robin Givens, you know what? Shoot your shot.
I'm going after that thing.
Therese?
I had a teacher that looked like Julia Roberts. You think I ain't tried?
She look like Therese.
No, she didn't look like that.
This is what I'm saying. Also, as a grown-ass woman, you're disgusting. Come on.
Right, sorry. I got no sympathy for you.
Come on.
But we don't know what they look like, though. It might be equivalent. It might be even.
That's the problem with this. It's not even. Okay,
Lord.
one person is 15.
I don't think it might be
and
consistent right now.
99 years old. It's gross.
All right, y'all.
Hey,
now moving on. So this one, I'm gonna let Danielle take over for this one.
Cause we got a woman
listening to me. What the hell?
What the hell?
Yes.
So everybody's been talking about this new What the Health documentary on Netflix. Have you guys seen it?
I haven't seen it. I've just been hearing it.
This is the thing about this documentary. Everybody's like, I'm going vegan. I'm not eating meat. The documentary takes a deep dive into how meat can cause cancer, can kill you sooner than later. Basically, how eating meat is just terrible for you and you should stop right now, right? So everybody's like, I'm not eating meat, never again. And here's my problem with this documentary.
What's your problem with it?
It's eating meat in America. So this is a documentary that somebody made under the guise of not having an agenda, but they really did. They want you to become a vegan. The reality is, if you're an average American who has, let's say, 2 children, how the fuck can you afford to be a vegan for all you and your 2 children and your husband? Also, your children don't want that. Also, there are real poor people, not just American poor, but people in non-developed countries who eat pork, who eat fish, who eat meat every single day.
31 years, and I feel
you say my granddaddy.
Okay, but again, the problem is that you're talking about meat in America. The real problem is how Americans make their meat. The real problem is with big corporations. The problem is not meat. So to make a whole documentary and to have people thinking, oh, it's meat, it's meat, it's meat. I know some Asian people who live long, nice lives eating meat in Southeast Asia,
they love pork.
and they're just fine. That's all they eat in pork. It's pork.
But my thing is, though, now everything is, all this vegan, GMO, all this shit. But I look at all these people, like our grandparents and all that, they ain't know shit about vegetarian lifestyle, about all of this. Now, not saying, you should eat any meat. I definitely feel like, okay, grass-fed, non-GMO. I can understand that. But to portray all meat as if it's just terrible,
problematic because you're a vegan and you try to stuff veganism down everybody's throat. Sit your ass down. Also, how about this? Instead of taking that angle, just say there's a problem with the way Americans manufacture and raise the livestock to create meat for you to eat, because they're probably greedy and they're probably going about it some cutting corners and stuff to get you what you need. Yes, but that problem is not everywhere. That problem is here. And so that's the problem I have with it.
It's crazy because after one of my clients or whatever, I didn't eat meat for like a month and a half, and I would eat fish. I guess fish is considered meat.
Fish,
yeah.
Farm raised fish isn't good.
Okay, no, it was on wild caught salmon. But anyway, I found myself doing that. But you know how expensive that shit was.
Expensive.
And I'm O positive blood, so that means I crave meat all the time. Go on, girl. I see you. You ain't special, girl.
Not a shout out for O positive.
You know what I'm talking about? ABs ain't in this thing. No B's ain't in this thing. 4 pounds, you heard me? No, but so we crave meat. And it's crazy. I would go a week or two without eating meat, but as soon as I eat a hamburger, like my whole life come back together. So it just makes sense though. So it's how you prepare. Cause my granddaddy, he told the doctor, I was with him at the doctor office when he said, I would live 81 years of my life eating meat. I ain't about to goddamn stop eating bacon.
Listen, my grandma just turned 80, about to be 81 this year. You think she ain't eating ribs on Labor Day?
But what I will say is, I used to be a health writer for this blog, and definitely,
you do that too?
yeah.
You do the whole lot.
Anyway, excuse me. So, processed meats definitely you will die sooner than if you don't eat them, for sure. I refuse to eat processed meats now, or I try not to. But again, the problem is not processed meats. The problem is not meat. It's in America. So don't make a documentary fooling people and saying you need to be a vegan. And also, the average American can't probably afford to be a damn vegan.
Especially with kids. It's about one person.
Okay,
whole
a kid.
family?
And then also, how you gonna convince your kid to eat some? I don't even know what vegans eat, but how you gonna convince them of that? Like, sit down.
Because I want chicken nuggets when I'm 5.
Okay.
Listen,
I'm tired as mom. Okay, so I guess we gonna have chicken nuggets.
They never hurt me. All right, y'all. That's gonna do it for Hot Topics. We're gonna take a real quick break, and we'll be right back with viewer questions.
Everybody is on. Shots, 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 shots. Everybody! Shots, 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 shots.
Oh, y'all.
Oh, hey.
Oh, wait.
Hey.
What are you doing?
We are back. How are y'all feeling?
Full.
I'm faded.
Are y'all feeling like dealing with people's problems?
Yes. I'm like,
As long as they 12 goddamn years old, I'm all right.
As long as they're not underage. But if you are underage, with R. Kelly, call for help.
All right, y'all. So this is the part of the show where we like to answer viewer questions. If you have a question you'd like for us to help you out with, please email us at info@tacotalktuesday.com. We will do our best to help you out. First question. Are we ready?
Yeah.
When I was 13 and 14, this is when I was, not I am. When I was 13 and 14, I sent nude pictures to a guy that I didn't know over Kick.
Damn.
I am now 18 and interested in a career in education.
Oh, 5 years ago.
Right. I have read about educators getting fired for sending those types of pictures. Should I be worried that it will ever resurface, or that I will never have a career in education because of this, or ever get into a good college?
Who did she send the pictures to again? I'm sorry.
She said to a guy I didn't know over Kick.
Oh, damn.
Being fast.
Yeah, first of all, I don't think you have anything to worry about, though, no. Honestly, we all have sent a naked picture. Or
Speak for yourself.
Yeah, but I'm
okay, so nobody else in here is sending naked pictures.
Yes, but my face ain't in it.
I mean,
this chick
when she was
like
13, she didn't have. That's why you don't send those pictures when you're 13.
That's why you don't send them pictures at all.
Not at that age.
You want? If I want to see that ass, bring that ass over here.
I know. I don't think you don't have anything. I feel like you have nothing to be worried about. But maybe you shouldn't have been sending naked pictures at 13.
Oh no, they're sending your face.
What was you showing at 13?
Exactly.
Right. That's a whole other question. How old was the person you was sending it to?
He was probably like 16 too.
This question took a whole new turn. It might have been R. Kelly.
Who you showing these pictures to?
We just had a discussion about R. Kelly. Okay, now she's 18.
Now she's 18.
She's a prime candidate for him to come and scoop her up.
She's too old now.
girls' bras at 13, man. Like,
What you doing?
You were popping
Again,
bras? I was being
this is these.
you were lying. I probably popped your bra.
You ain't
when I was
never
your
popped
age.
my bra
When I
ever
was your
in your
age.
life, ever.
Hey, I would have been over
But
there.
these kids now don't know. We at 13 and 14, we didn't have the internet. We ain't, especially didn't have.
I was
kids.
kissing
So,
boys.
Bro, no, on the side note, like, I be seeing them, they be snapping all these pictures and they be sliding into DMs.
You
Like,
talking about your nephew?
this nigga right here is so stealth. Like, I didn't even know you can do it. I'm like, nigga, show me how to do this. Like, Jay, my nephew, he is so, like, could you imagine if you had Snapchat or Instagram when we were coming up?
Oh my god.
Nigga, I had MySpace, barely had MySpace.
That was in college, I think. It was like late high
And
school.
I was fucking up then. I didn't know how to slide nobody DM.
Right.
Now you got shit that's gonna dissolve.
Black Planet.
Anyway, you're
Hey, nigga.
Now Black Planet.
Hey, nigga.
No. Did y'all ever call into the party line?
No, but Jackson
party
told me
line.
he used to call in. He used to meet
What
up
that
with
is?
the girls.
The party line?
I didn't know about
What?
that.
You never
didn't
called
know
into the party
party
line?
line?
Wait, y'all knew what the party line was, right?
It's
Y'all
when
know
you
the-
call
was that a
this
Chicago
line.
thing?
No, because Dex did it. He's from here.
Okay.
What is? I don't know.
Basically,
So
you call
basically,
into
the party line was
line.
the phone version of Black Planet and
And it's like hello, and you make your voice deep.
Make your
if you're a
voice
man.
deep if you do.
And if you like a
change
big
it up.
girl, you get on there and you be
be all
pretending
white.
like you're not big.
Yes.
Yep.
What are you saying?
This is before,
I never did
again,
that
this is
either,
even before
though.
like college, what was it, College Club, and before Black Planet, definitely before the MySpace era. It was just over the phone.
Yeah.
Same concept, just over the phone. So you actually like speaking with people. You 14, 13 years old, it's about, yeah, I'm 16.
Somebody said you either
I
got
get on
robbed
the
when you met up with those people,
Got robbed.
or you met a fat chick.
Are you
Right.
serious?
Yes.
I never heard of that.
This
No.
was so legit.
But
We had that in
listen,
Mississippi.
you're not gonna. It's gonna be okay. That person
It'd be
isn't
okay.
thinking about you, and also you're not about to be famous being a
But
teacher.
constantly
it's
check
good job,
Tumblr
but,
to
you know.
see if you pop up. All right, y'all.
Tumblr has a lot of
Listen,
porn. That is
Tumblr.
true, but
Tumblr.
but nobody cares about your amateur.
Oh,
porn, bro.
my nephew, you say he be pouring on Twitter now.
Yeah. Yes.
All right, all
It's
right.
here. Next question, y'all. All right.
I need to get my life together, man.
All right, so I've been working with a coworker for about 5 years. Super cool girl who definitely makes the workday go by quickly. Within the time we have worked together, she has become my work wife. I do have a real wife, for the record, and she
I got a testimony, guys.
and she has a real husband. Had a real husband actually as they finalized their divorce. So they're no longer married.
Wait for
Our work relationship has definitely changed, and she is too into me like a real wife. Bringing me lunch, asking me about my family, wanting to spend more time, etc. I know her divorce has been hard on her, but I'm getting uncomfortable. She has held me down at work when I should have gotten fired, and she took blame, but I don't know if my loyalty should be towards her.
Yeah, nigga, you got a job,
Please.
nigga.
First of all, you can't just be flirting with chicks at work every day for 5 years and then be like, "Why we're not in a relationship?" Yes, you are.
No. She no. Hold on.
No,
Wait,
no.
there. She know that he married, and she was married at the time. She just got divorced.
It doesn't matter. I hate when this happens. Like, as a person, we're not even gonna say man, woman. If you spend enough time with another person of the opposite sex or whatever sex you are attracted
At
to,
work?
at the playground, I don't care. Okay, in a parking lot, it doesn't matter. If you spend enough time, you're fooling yourself only thinking that this isn't a relationship. It is. There are many different types of relationships, but you are in a relationship. So you can't 5 years later.
Girl, this
you
is personal.
No, I'm saying because you're just like, oh, you doing too much. No, you was doing too much.
Wait.
I don't
Check
know.
yourself.
It depends on how it initiated, or what if she was the one that
But
was being
I think I
all...
girl-
There are many times you could have cut that off before 5 years.
What you mean
It's
cut
been
it off
5
like it's a
years.
real relationship?
It is though.
But what do you
That's my
mean cut it
point.
off when she
You
has
could have
a
been
husband?
like, you could have been like, whether you have a husband, I have a wife, whatever it is, I don't feel comfortable with this. But 5 years down the line, I feel like it's a little bit late to be like, you're doing too much.
But they
No,
never
you're
kissed.
doing
They
too
never
much.
held hands. They
We
wasn't
don't know
never
what they did. I bet
smashing.
you they
No,
kissed.
I don't agree, because I feel like that
I
work
got
wife,
girls.
work husband
I
situation.
got girls I'm cool with at work that
I had a work husband once, and let me tell you guys this story.
So
He was definitely married. I was single, and I never wanted to be with him ever. But we were very, very close, and I felt like we were best friends. He felt like he wanted to sleep with me, and so there was a conflict of interest there, and the relationship as a result got ruined. You know what I mean? So all
But
I'm
this
saying
thing,
is,
you had that. I don't want to sleep with you. I don't want to think anything of you. They had a mutual work play relationship, and now she getting divorced is like, hey,
But
let's take this outside the cubicle.
I guess what I'm saying, it wasn't just a friendship. It doesn't sound like it was. They both were probably flirting with each other.
She didn't help him out with some more.
And maybe he felt more comfortable.
Healthy flirt, maybe.
Healthy flirting. No.
Yeah.
Maybe he felt more comfortable because they were both married, but now that she's getting a divorce, I don't necessarily think it's fair for you to now at this point say, whoa, you're tripping. No.
It is fair. She
tripping.
getting a divorce, so she's about to be the lonely one looking for this extra attention. That ain't his fault.
No, and granted, that's not necessarily your fault, but what I'm saying is you did contribute to it getting to this point. That's all I'm saying.
That.
You know, you did. You played a hand in it. You developed this relationship.
That she got into this while they were both married, so she should have known. Hey, we
it's
both
like
married.
A relationship we talking about right now.
Just because I'm getting divorced,
it's like a sub
People
relationship.
fool themselves into thinking just because you got somebody else, you can't be in 2-3 different relationships, or somebody else in your sub relationship doesn't matter.
Well,
you in a relationship, okay?
I'm gonna put this nigga out the street, but I ain't gonna do that.
It's about nephew.
Hey, my nephew.
What nephew doing? What nephew doing?
Man, nephew out here.
He got a lot of relationships. Y'all get on my nerves. Y'all get on my nerves with this.
I've had 2 girlfriends at the same time, though. I can see how that works.
All I'm saying is it's not all her fault. So you need to, at the very least, if you're going to tell her, hey, I don't feel comfortable with this, just say, you know what, this is maybe a partially my fault for letting it get this far.
But can we go, can they take a step back opposed to dissolving the entire thing?
No, because
you
obviously
mean?
somebody wants to sleep with somebody. Both of them, personally.
But they haven't slept together, and it's been 5 years. She's getting a divorce now, so now I think she might just be in an emotional place, and because she has this familiarity with him from 9 to 5, she's leaning on him as a...
She wants to smash.
They both want to smash.
5 years.
Because they were both
probably
married.
want to, but at least...
Well, this is the thing. I got homegirls with that I never will cross that line with, but I'm attracted to. So, I can get it. Like...
Okay. Darryl, what's your advice to this question?
Daryl?
Well, I would have a conversation.
Okay.
And if you feel like the relationship can be salvaged when you tell her that you feel like it's gone too far, then there it is. You win-win. But I'm 9 times out of 10, when you tell her that, it's going to be a wrap. Or she might try to flip this shit on you. You got to be ready for the mind games because she's in a vulnerable place right now, and she is a woman. Don't trust them things.
Wait, I'm sorry. Excuse me.
Now, hold on.
First of all,
Danielle,
women are not things. We're people.
What's your advice?
Women are not things. We're people. Also, while we talking about not trusting women, you obviously can't trust yourself because you got yourself in a 5-year relationship at work.
I love
a
women.
play relationship.
Yeah, play relationship. Nothing's for play. Okay.
So Danielle, what's your advice to the? It's a guy. Remember, it's a guy that wrote this. What's your advice?
My advice.
I was talking to the dude like in a dude situation, like a woman wasn't here.
Okay, whatever, but I am. So what I'm saying, as a woman, how you should approach this woman is you should say, honestly, I feel like this relationship has, You don't
have the answer, Sway.
I do have
Let her give her opinion.
Okay, you need to put some of this blame on you and say you don't feel comfortable, but don't just put it all on her. And your question right now is putting it all on her, and it's not all on her.
I agree.
You was flirting. You was fixing her necklace.
Don't
you
listen to
her
Jeff. Jeff gonna give you some other.
Jeff gonna be like,
I really do. I feel like y'all both have been doing it for 5 years. Y'all have both mutually been doing this play relationship for 5 years. Now, because her real relationship has fallen apart.
Ignore her.
She just
ignore her in the break room.
You start walking around like this and shit. Listen. No, but because her relationship is falling apart, I don't think she can put that on him to comfort her. Because, honestly, I think she might just be in a vulnerable place, just looking for comfort. And he's familiar. They've had a play relationship. He ain't said that they've ever had sex. It's just familiar. So I think she needs to still remember, he's actually for real married, so I might have for real.
Just like she married
for real.
Just like
that ain't no play white.
Just like, what does any of this have to do with me? Okay?
Yo, probably we have 9 to 5. We have
but
you done saved my job. You done saved my job a couple times, but
I really don't know you like that, so you gotta chill.
All right.
Y'all ain't shit, boy.
Last question. Okay, this is a serious. Okay, I'm in shock. My grown son recently told me that he was molested by his late father when he was a young boy. I had no idea, but I believe him. He is an only child and has recently started seeing a counselor. I love my husband very much and I believe he loved me, but I no longer know what to think or how to feel. If he was still alive, I would most likely leave him. But what do I do with more than having 40 years of mostly good memories with the person? When I think about my late husband now, I just feel numb. Please help.
Oh my God.
But why though? Because of the situation that happened with.
Because apparently he was molesting.
Well,
I
dated a woman who was molested by her father, and when I tell you that there's so much emotional damage there, there's so many problems there that even going to a counselor, like, it takes years to unravel because they have trust issues at that point. I mean, your damn daddy molested you. So, I mean, even with my relationship with her, like, once you think, it's like an onion, once you think you unpeel one level, then it's like any other relationship, when you start, confiding to each other, and she would tell me things that her father did to her, that I had nothing else to say. All I could do was just hold her.
Right.
But even then, that becomes almost like, because you're trying to make things right, but they got their problems, and you gotta be, God damn it, I don't know what to tell you, girl.
You're wrong.
Because that shit was hard, but you gotta separate your problems from their problems. And you gotta realize that that was his thing he dealt with, and he's not here no more. So you gotta come to grips with that.
But yeah, and I can see how, like, when you find that out about somebody you shared a life with, it makes when you find out the truth makes everything seem like a lie. So this man who you thought loved your kid, who you thought loved you, who you thought would never do something like this, they did, and everything feels like a lie. I can see how that.
Her late husband.
Her husband died.
Father.
No. He molested their child.
Oh shit! See, that's how I know I'm faded.
But I mean, I definitely think
you had it all backwards. Now you understand. Now you understand the difference. Uh-oh. Wait a minute. That was
that's
tough.
That
was we riding out?
No, sorry.
No.
That was accident.
That's tough. I don't know. I mean, I definitely think counseling for everyone probably.
Shit.
Because some things just are too deep for you to even.
My nigga.
How do you get, like, at the very least, he's not here, but it's like,
But it just turns because she said she had, 40 years of mostly good memories with her husband, and now all of that is kind of shit on because you find out this man actually was a monster,
Bruh. It was his child.
Yeah, his child.
I mean, can you imagine?
No.
We don't know how long it went on for, what was taking place. I can remember what she was telling me and the shit that she told me. And I'm seeing it, seeing that happen with her. That shit is.
But what I would say is, you can't, as a mom, I think maybe the first instinct would be like, okay, it's my fault. What did I do? What could I have done? But I would say don't do that.
It ain't your fault.
Because people, you barely know yourself some days. You know what I mean? Like, sometimes it's hard to know yourself. So to know another person fully, that's difficult.
Yeah.
And you probably were doing your best. I don't believe that as a mother you were out there, just like putting your child in harm's way.
She didn't know.
Yeah, you didn't know. I think that might be the first step.
But should that, and she's just trying to figure out how to deal with her memories now. Like,
I mean, what do you do?
She's just numb. Like, my husband is a.
Because the person you thought he was, he's not no longer.
Like, he's
not
here.
You can't even, confront him. Not that would help. But, I mean, I would feel like everything was a lie. I really would. I feel like all the memories we have, all the love that we shared, I would feel like it all was a lie.
How do you process that? How old is she now? Because it
was
very
years. Yeah.
So she got to be at least 50, late 50s, early 60s. The person who you was with all of your life. The nigga ain't who he thought he was. And on top of what he did to your child.
I mean, but what can you do besides put one foot in front of the other every day and just move forward? But there's really nothing else you could do. Definitely seek counseling, because that's
all right, y'all.
Damn.
So that's gonna do it for viewer questions. We are gonna take.
We don't have one more where it's positive.
Please.
Y'all want to leave on a lighter note?
Yeah, can we leave on a lighter note?
Y'all be going off like this right here.
Right.
I mean, I can't say. Are these questions ever light?
But
lighter.
Sometimes they're funny.
I only had one more that was in the inbox this week. All right, so I'm a 40-year-old man, divorced with teenage children, and have been exclusively dating a woman who is 4 years. I'm sorry, a woman who has a 4-year-old daughter. There have been no clashes between our children. Now, we have yet to have sex. When I'm over at her place, I sleep in the living. I sleep on the living room floor, either on an inflatable air mattress, which is her idea, or in a sleeping bag.
What y'all doing? Nigga, y'all ain't camping. How long y'all been together?
Either way, hold on. Either way, I feel like I'm left to sleep on a dog bed. Not great for my self-esteem, as you can imagine.
Or your back, you own.
I like this dude.
My girlfriend uses her daughter as a reason, suggesting that the girl just wouldn't understand me sleeping in mommy's bed.
She got trust issues.
I don't personally see it as being a big issue for her daughter, but given how long we've been together, we've discussed the subject, and she makes reference to perhaps planning some sort of rendezvous, but it never seems to go from theory to practice.
You are goofy.
There are no listen.
She goofy.
There are no religious issues here. My girlfriend did have a promiscuous and troubled past as young adults, so I'm sensitive to the issue.
She would set that thing out,
but this is driving me nuts. Any suggestions would be appreciated.
First of all, let's talk about how you could at least sleep on the couch. Did he say he slept on the couch?
Why don't you just go home after the date?
My nigga, I am too. Don't forget y'all.
Don't unroll a sleeping bag like it's 1996. What's wrong with you?
Wait. Is this your old lady?
This is your old lady.
His girlfriend. He's 40 years old.
Listen. A girlfriend. She has a daughter. You know, some parents don't want to bring an unfamiliar man around their kids, and that's fine. However, my problem is, take your ass home after the date. You sleeping on the sleeping bag or the air mattress.
Hold up. 40 years old. Have sex.
Hold up.
You got kids. Why you ain't at home?
That baby is 4 years old. That baby go to bed at 8, 9, damn o'clock. She sleeping. She ain't hearing nothing going on in the
She's
room.
also 4
How
years
I
old.
know?
No, she's 4 years old. She's 4 years old. She might wake up in the middle of the night.
So what? You go, and you gonna put her ass right back to sleep, and we gonna continue on doing what we doing. I've been in that situation before. And so what? I don't care. Hey, she gonna put the girls, gonna put the baby back to sleep.
Somebody with a 4-year-old child?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So what? I mean, she wasn't my girlfriend though.
Yes, you were.
She wasn't my girlfriend.
I wish she would have put your ass in a sleeping bag.
I wish she would have rolled out a fucking bag and told me you sleeping here tonight. Look, you my old lady. I'm smashing. Look, go get a sitter.
There you go. Go ahead.
I feel like this woman, I mean, okay, maybe we're gonna say 20% she might have issues, right?
20?
What type of issues are you thinking?
I mean, she was promiscuous, whatever, right? So it might be hard for her to open up.
She been sitting that thing all her life.
80% is her playing you for a fool. I don't know if you tricking off a whole bunch of money. I don't know if she just needs you to pay for her baby's daycare.
Like, listen,
okay, but like you playing the fool, right? You sleeping in a sleeping bag?
She said, "Come over. We finna have a date." He probably like brought all kind of shit and everything, and then it's time to go to bed. And she's like,
"Time for you to go."
Here you go. Right up there.
What was that mean?
You know the air mattresses be loud. She's sitting there like. He go like,
look, and also
the little baby bouncing on top of the air mattress, getting on the air out. Now you got on a deflated air mattress.
What was that meme that said if y'all hanging out after the third day, she's just with you for drinks and food?
I mean, listen, no, I get it. I get taking your time to sleep with someone, but this is your girlfriend, and you are 40 years old,
girlfriend,
sir. Like, you're too old to not. Like, what are you hoping to discover at this point?
Discover?
Like, you know?
You're 40 years old sleeping in a sleeping
bag. Let me tell you something.
Your ass home after the day.
And this is your girlfriend. This is not somebody you're dating. This is your girlfriend.
Just go home.
Yeah, or just break up with her.
Not even break up. Just
no,
go.
But really
No. Because I think it's fine. I think it's perfectly fine. No, I think it's fine if somebody. No.
Why?
If somebody does not want to bring a stranger around their children, I think that's perfectly fine. Take your ass home.
But the baby there though.
Huh?
He's around the baby. He just sleeping in the sleeping bag.
He's just in the sleeping bag.
That's my friend.
Take your ass home. Still go home.
I say break up with her.
Nigga, I'm 40 years old. Look, if I'm 40, I'm dropping dick off.
Take your ass home. That's gonna do it for.
Too old to be home. No, but really.
That's gonna do it for viewer questions
too old
this week,
to
y'all.
not be getting none. Okay, you're a grown ass man.
I'm gonna take a break and we'll be right back.
Find somebody who's gonna give it up.
What we are
okay?
obsessed with.
You're too old.
That's okay. I never heard of sexually
fluid. Basically, almost bisexual.
Sexually
fluid means you go both ways, just like my cocktail.
See that cocktail got two colors in it. There you go. But hey, welcome back. Have y'all composed yourselves?
I'm ready.
Y'all, I just want to stop answering viewer questions. That's all. No, welcome back, y'all. This is the part of the show we like to let you guys know what we have been obsessed with this
I thought we
week.
were going to add a new segment.
Which one?
Can we talk about that after?
To make the show longer. No, this is the part of the show we like to let you guys know what we are obsessed with. Maybe we should stop drinking so we can move the show along.
Who gonna say my nephew's on?
Daryl, go ahead. What are you obsessed with this week?
So they here, so I gotta talk about that. But
You gonna talk about them today here?
yeah, that ain't nothing. But no, man, I miss my family so much, y'all. I left home when I was 16, 17, and I ain't look back. The zeal carried me for the longest. So, you know, my dreams and hopes and all that good stuff. But, I mean, I'm 2,001 miles away from Mississippi, and I would go home like every other year or maybe sometime every 2 or 3 years. So I realized how much I miss my motherfucking family. I miss them niggas. And the fact that I'm in a position where, like, I would say, like, I had a lie to get my mom to come here 3 months ago.
You sure did.
I told the ultimate lie, and she was hot. I told her that all my whips too getting pulled. I got nobody to take care of me, so I need somebody to come take care of me. And she like, ain't you got some friends? I said, Mom, they don't love me like that.
Ain't you got some friends?
Right, that's what she said. My mama ain't shit. You know she from Chicago. All y'all niggas ain't shit. And
That sounds like a Chicago. You don't got no friends?
right.
Somebody other
My
than
mama
me?
straight from the South Side. You heard me?
I got no friends. I'll take you to the
And then, but she came, right, and she put her tiptoe out here, and she was like, oh, it's okay, y'all. We ain't gonna die.
Right.
We gonna make it. And so then my nephews then came, and then my brother come in on the 31st with his family. So, I mean, it's bittersweet because it took 10 years for them niggas to come kick with me, but I miss my family so much, I didn't realize, like, even with them being here, and me being in the position, how my cousin was for me in Oakland, how I would come out to California and see how everything was, and I get the opportunity to do that for them, too. So, I guess my family, y'all. I love my family. I miss them niggas.
Let's go. Aww.
Yeah.
All right, Danielle, what are you obsessed with this week?
You know, that was really beautiful.
Right, I ain't got to follow up.
Yeah, nigga, this week you ain't got nothing on me.
Glad I got to follow you.
This week I'm still obsessed with me. No, I'm obsessed with my blog. It's called The Lush Life HG.
Let me go ahead and follow you.
Yeah, you need to. And on Instagram, it's Lush Life HG. I'm a writer by trade, and living in LA, it has been a journey trying to find a full-time writing job. I've had many, many jobs. So I started this blog as a way just to write because I missed it and because it's something that I love to do, whether I'm making money from it or not. So everybody follow it. It's Lush Life HG on Instagram and thelushlifehg.com. And that's it.
That's dope, Shawty.
What am I obsessed with this week? No, mine is kind of close to Daryl's. It's kind of close. What I was So what I am obsessed with this week, I'm obsessed with, it's more of, I guess, a concept or an idea, when friends become family. So, you know, I told at the beginning of the episode, I had a great time this weekend with my beautiful friend Erin. She came out here to celebrate her birthday, and we kicked it the whole weekend. And y'all don't understand, Erin was almost not about to come. I said, Erin, just get on the plane, you know, come out here. And from the time she landed Saturday to even today, because she's sitting here behind the camera so y'all can't see her, we've just had a great time. We've been to Palm Springs. We've been brunching since Saturday. We've been drinking since Saturday. And she got a cocktail in her hand right now. Cheers.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday. Her birthday was on Sunday. We had a great time. But, you know, also while we were in Palm Springs celebrating with my friend, you know, Ryan, it was his birthday. Ryan is like family. We did brunch, you know, Chitty, Latasha, thank y'all for coming and hanging out. Brandy, all you guys. Being here in LA, you know, it is like we are so far away from home that, you know, I don't have any family out here, any blood relatives out here. And so my friends do become my family. So when I have those people that I know I can count on, know I can call, and it's like, whatever, Jeff, you want to do, we're going to do this. Erin completely trusted me with her entire weekend, including going to Rain Cane, which we ain't going to talk about. But I absolutely just love the fact that my friends, like, if I call and say, let's do something, they're like, okay, whatever, Jeff, you want to do it, we there.
Did y'all do the hard side of Rain?
The hell?
We ain't gonna talk about it.
I took them to the easy side. You took her to the hard side?
Yeah, you took her to the easy side?
I took her to the easy side. Why would you take that girl to the hard side when she was all down on all fours and you know she could roll off the goddamn mountain?
That is
Darryl,
where you do have to.
shut up.
Who rolled up the mountain?
Darryl, the door's
She rolled
right
up the mountain.
Darryl, the door's right there.
Jesus, Lord, Jesus, the girl that rolled up the mountain, Lord, who did the girl that got this?
You weren't there, Darryl. You don't know.
What happened? Tell me the goddamn
We'll
story.
talk about
You
this
took her
later.
to the hard
You think I
side.
to the hard side? I took them little 70-year-old niggas to the easy side because I didn't want to go through all of that.
But look, she is here though. She here though.
She made it.
She here.
Marvin
Barely.
said, Marvin
She said
said,
barely.
life.
She said barely though.
But no, so that is what I'm obsessed with. And also, shout out, I'm wearing my shirt, you know, shout out to my frat because this week we are having our 83rd Grand Chapter meeting. The frat Kappas, they down there in Orlando having conclave this
Why
week.
you ain't there? You go everywhere
I'm not
else.
there because I'm here right now.
Daryl is
And it's-
shading the fuck out of
Daryl's
you.
so shady.
Why you right here? You go everywhere else?
Because I'm here with y'all. I'm serving lobster tacos. That's why.
Yeah, Daryl.
Look.
The lobster tacos were good.
No, but shout out to the frat, yo to the bros. Real quick before we get out of here, let them know who you are, what you have coming up, anything you want to share.
Go ahead.
My name is Darryl Blalock. And you can find me on Instagram, Darryl Blalock Jr.
You won't find him here next week. that contract is terminated.
Blalock on Facebook. You took it to the hard side though, my nigga. What I got coming up? I guess we start back filming something on Black and Sexy. I don't know what it is. They ain't told me, so I don't know.
What,
But
do you play the doctor on
Dr. Darryl.
No, you don't play no
I
damn Dr.
I be
Darryl.
fixing shit, girl. You
What
know?
you be fixing? Not
Lies,
a damn
girl.
thing.
Lies, girl. Give me 5 minutes. Tell you all about it. But anyway, go on. Tell you about Lush Life now. Lush Life.
Yes, that's right. Lush Life HG.
Yeah. Lush Life HG.
Where can you find me? You can find me giving Daryl some water after this show with his drunk ass. Anyway, you can find me Chloe_is_Deb15. Also, Lush Life HG on Instagram. And I'm just, I'm out here in these streets. So, yeah.
There you go. And you guys know y'all can find me on everything at Jeffro5. That's Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, all the social media at Jeffro5. Please check out Best Kept Secrets International on Instagram for some great food pics. Y'all know I'm a foodie. I love my food blog. Working on that. Also coming up, just a couple of things I'm working on. Some travel coming up. Y'all will see the pictures. Y'all know how that goes. Thank you guys for being here. If you guys want to come sit on the couch, have some tacos, talk some trash, please email us. It's info@tacotalktuesday.com.
But don't take my job.
And if you guys have a question that y'all want us to help you out, please email us. It's info@tacotalktuesday.com. Thank you guys for being here.
And if you are held captive by R. Kelly, please,
Please send a smoke signal. Thank y'all for watching, and we will see you guys next week.
Well played.